Okay, welcome back, guys. This is week 6 of The Artist Way. So let's jump right into it. I've been trying to change a little bit the dynamic of this video. I want to elaborate a little bit more, even though I know I already talk a lot in some of my videos, but I just want to share a little bit more than the usual stuff. So I wrote down some topics that I want to talk. So I bring some value to the video and to the conversation as well. And it's about the book. So for those who come here just to listen about the book, we will be talking about this week's homework in this video. Okay, so let's jump right into the questions, shall we? Number 1, how many days this week did you do your morning pages? Have you used them yet to think about creativity luxury for yourself? How was the experience for you? Okay, let me just explain one thing from this question. And during this week of the course, they talk about luxury and how to have the feeling of having something luxury for you. For example, sometimes we think, oh, I can only enjoy luxury if, let's say, I can only enjoy luxury if I have expensive car, or if I have expensive vacations, or if I have expensive clothes. And what the book says is that you can find the same feeling through different things. So what the exercise is about, the luxury connection and luxury feeling, is to make you notice what's a luxury for you and be mind about it. Sometimes you don't need a lot of money, or you don't even need to go so far to have the luxury feeling in your life. Some people can find that through buying some fresh fruits at the grocery stores. Some people can find just having 20 minutes after work for themselves, for walk, to go to a park. So they get the same feeling a person can have through very expensive things. So what they try to teach as well is that luxury is not about price or about money. Luxury, it's about the treats you give to yourself. So going back to the question, is that if I got chance to reflect on my morning pages and how many I did 6 out of 7. Sadly, today I was not able to do, and I feel a little bit different, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll write it down after I finish recording this video. And did I have time to do reflection on it about the luxury? I didn't, but I noticed I always write down either something that makes me very happy or something that makes me very sad. Also some things that make me worried. I feel that those are kind of my main feelings: being worried, being happy, and being sad or angry sometimes even. I guess it's just human emotions, but yeah, that's how I will describe. So I have not had the chance to reflect on luxury feeling in my morning pages, but I've been thinking about it, and I've noticed that for me, luxury, I kind of live what I like. I have my time for myself. I spend money on the things I want, but I know what they mean. And I had one experience. Let me see if I can remember real quick. Okay, I remember, but it's not from now. It's from before. So 1 week before, I was trying to have for a long time a tripod for the camera. And last week, I decided to buy it. I was thinking so much about it, and I came to the conclusion it's something I really like, and it's something I'm gonna be using, and I enjoy making videos, and I'm gonna do the best out of it. I'm gonna do many things with this. So I convinced myself and I had it, and it's not so expensive, but in my mind I was thinking, okay, maybe I don't have enough money to buy it because I have other expenses. And I like how they talk about luxury and money in the same chapter. This week on the book, they talk mainly about luxury and money, but I don't want to jump right into it. Maybe I definitely want to talk about it, but I'll talk about it later. I want to finish first with the questions, and at the end I want to talk about the topics that they talk in the book. So for now, let's just answer the questions. No, I have definitely not reflect on my luxuries on my morning pages, but I have done by myself. Okay, let's go to number 2. Did you do your artist date this week? Have you considered allowing yourself to artist date? Wow. Did you do? How did it feel? So to be honest, I don't feel I can have 2 artist dates. I feel it's a little too much still for me. I have some responsibilities plus work. I don't find myself having 2 artist date, at least right now. But eventually, I think it can be possible later. Since I start to read the book and prioritizing myself and my hobbies, I find that I am more in control of my time. So I like it a lot. And this book is mainly trying to encourage you to get control of your life and your time so you can do creative stuff, or at least what you like. And this week, to be honest, I didn't have an artist date. This is the first week I don't have any artist date. Currently I'm having a half-hour artist date, but it's because on a special occasion. My girlfriend is having some visits at home. We are enjoying touring, having some time to show the city. So it's like a small vacation. It's kind of already like an artist date, but it's definitely not by my own, and it feels different than an artist date, but so far so good. I managed myself to have this hour to record and enjoy watching TikTok, getting creative ideas, writing down a little bit, organizing my stuff. So in the end, it's 1 hour that it was completely for myself, so I enjoy a lot. So no artist date this week, but kind of. Right now I'm having 1 hour. Maybe later in the day I can have another one, but so far no. Did you experience any synchronicity this week? What was it? I experienced a lot. I just don't remember right now. That's something that happens a lot to me. And I guess the book tries to make you notice it and acknowledge what makes you have this synchronicity. But to be honest, I don't remember at all my synchronicity, but I remember a couple times having like, oh, this was completely synchronicity. Oh, this was completely what I was looking for. So this is another synchronicity. Mainly when it happens to me, mainly when people that I know approach me and tell me or ask me, hey, how's the video doing? How's the painting? I really like your paintings. It's a very good art. I enjoy a lot. Can you do a painting for me? It's motorcycle. Okay, it left the motorcycle. So that's my moments of synchronicity, when people approach me and ask me about my paintings, because it's something I like and I like to talk about it and I enjoy a lot, and I guess my work call attention and my actions also call attention. So in some way it is what I wanted. So I'm happy about it every time it happens. Someone tells me about it. My God, the motorcycle is coming back. Okay, it left again. I usually don't like to edit so much these videos, but definitely this video I'll have to edit a little bit. There's too much noise and so much stuff happening. I don't want you to listen this noise and this space where I don't talk. Sorry. I'll have to edit this video a little bit. That's basically it about it. I should pay more attention to this synchronicity, and that's why I have this notebook, and I used to use it to take notes from other stuff in my life. I was not using it a lot in a meaningful way or productive way. So I decided to break all the pages I had, write it down here. It's just like some stuff, personal stuff, but not big deal. I tear them apart, and now this is my notebook for taking notes. So every time I have synchronicity, I can write it down. So I just have to make sure I keep this handy, close to me, and every time I want to write something, I want to talk in these check-in videos, I'll do. Also, I find out this can help me a lot to write down my ideas for YouTube videos, for the series. Sometimes I'm thinking about a video, and the video have some specific structure or some topics that I want to talk about, and then when I'm about to record, I forget, or I just don't talk about it the way I wanted to. So I find myself a couple times in this position, so I don't want that to happen anymore. So I'll write it down as the morning pages. I find out it's better for my brain and my consciousness to do it, because I can own the idea or own the process of creating. So I'll do both. I usually do all my notes on Drive, Google Drive, but I want to start taking these ones just for convenience and for quickness as well. That's my synchronicity experience. Let's go to the fourth one and last question. Were there any other issues this week that you consider significant for recovery? Yes, and that's why I wanted to I wanted to have this notebook, because I notice I need to do more than I usually do. Wow, I wrote it down. Wow, give me 1 second. Sorry. My gosh, this notebook is a mess. This is what it is. Okay, so yes, there were many, and I want to go straight to the one that surprised me the most. There's an exercise about money, your income, and also, yeah, basically it's called a morning exercise. And they ask you to reflect on some common sentences, but you have to finish with your own words. Like, I think rich people is, I think money do to me, I think people do to my family, blank space, complete the sentence. So I noticed I have a very negative view of money. I mean, that's something interesting. Of course, money is good. Of course, money, we need it. It's necessary. But I have a very rough relationship with money. And doing this exercise, I notice it. And then I start to notice, like, oh, what other bad relationships I have. And I notice I have a couple difficult relationships with some people. I'm not worried about, because it's not on me. It's mostly on other people. It's just that I notice some of my relationships are not the way I would like it. And I noticed that my relationship with money, it was definitely taught by my parents and by their vision about money. And that I have not questioned this vision about money since I was young. The same way goes with God, as they say. That's another topic that I want to connect with this one. There's so many things that I never questioned since they were taught when I was kid. And this make me wonder, what else have I not questioned, or what else have not updated yet since I was kid? And I start to feel a little bit bad, but I feel like everybody do this. I feel everybody, or sorry, not everybody, but most of us, we don't question what do we know. When you're a kid, you learn that hot water burns, and you don't question, you don't do nothing about it, don't try to overthink. You just know if you touch, you get harm. But in that moment, you know by your parents' advice and for your own experience that you touch, okay, it burns. Simple. And that's the most basic way of knowledge that it's described by Hegel. That's one of the most basic, but it's not the complete truth. But in this case, like money or God, of course, in some way you can touch, and in some way you can reflect in your life how it affects, but it's a very metaphysic idea. God and money, of course, the bills, the coins you can touch, the church you can enter, but the metaphysic idea of money and God, they are completely taught by parents, and sometimes we don't get to question these ideas. And I just realize there's many things I have not questioned that I want to question more, because I want to know if it can be better, my relationship, if it can be better, my idea that I have of this object. Maybe I can have a better relationship with this, with many things that I think they were very bad. And this takes me to the second big breakthrough this week. And that's mainly that there's an exercise they ask you to do to track all your expenses. And I have done zero, and I'm very strict with my homework from the artist way. But for some reason, this one is so difficult for me, and I know it completely has to do with my relationship with money. But for some reason, I've been not able to track. I don't give the importance. I don't know what happened with my mind. I have to sit down and do work on what's happening with me and money. So that's my second breakthrough of this week. Then I have one more, and that's that I went back a little bit more to social media. I spend more time on social media, watching YouTube videos And I notice I'm way less productive. Like I spend so much time. I know it's not the social media and it's not YouTube trying to make me unproductive. It's just me that I'm crazy addict to pleasure, and when I'm having all these sensations and bombarding of pleasure all at the same time, my body just cannot, and my mind cannot control my body, so I just keep scrolling down until the end. It is not as bad as it used to be before I did the no reading exercise, but it definitely got a little bit worse than that week that I did it. So I'm kind of back into social media and kind of back to YouTube, and it's something I don't want to do. I like YouTube a lot, but definitely I lose too much time. But yeah, those were my biggest 3 breakthrough. So I'll do my best to control myself. Don't be prisoner to my animal conditions, my animal desires, and I'll give my best to do the money exercise, because they say you should do for a week, but you should extend to a month with the purpose of finding where your money is going and why you cannot afford to have a 500 peso tripod, like in my case. And that's something I really want to know, where my money is going. And I'll work on updating my idea of God and my idea of money. I want to have a better relationship with them. And I hope you also do. If you're also doing the Arches way, I hope you also find a lot of help in this exercise. And if you are doing it also or have done, please let me know how was this for you, because I'm completely amazed how bad relationship I have with money. I wonder if everybody has this problem of money, because I think in sorry, I don't think, I know in the people around me, usually we don't talk about money, and I just started to talk a little bit about money with some friends and some people, but it was a topic that it was never talked until 6 months ago, and now it's getting, I'm more able to talk about it. But I just wonder if everybody have the same situation as me, this kind of not so healthy relationship with money. But that's it. If you want to share something or let me know something, you can reach out on the comments or on my Instagram. Thank you for watching, guys. I enjoyed a lot doing this video. I hope you enjoy it as well. I'll go to continue my day. I have still a couple of things to do, so I'll just leave. So see you guys. Thank you for being here. See you in the next week. Bye bye.